Hey everyone, D-Dub Squizzy here, and welcome back to Civ 3 World War II. Alright. Right, yeah, these guys can't actually bomb, huh? I was going to take this turn to move most of them here, I think. But honestly, the more I think about it, that might be a bad move. We can hit this right now. And it's going to take 2 turns before we can hit this city, so I think that's what we're going to do. Really? Okay, well, it's a good thing I attacked with a uninjured 88. Gives the best odds against that. Right. I forgot I wounded one of those and it retreated. Let's destroy it before it starts shooting us down. We're very slowly making progress. Okay, looks like they only got 3 guys in there. Unless someone is unfortified, which is very likely. Not what I wanted. Come on, just hit him one more time. Cool. What? Well, he is on a mountain. Yeah, that's definitely out of 4. Okay, I'll probably send 1 infantry to get that guy. Just to make my life easier. Okay, so we could try to go there, but I think they're going to be more useful here for now. Right. These were going up. Where else do I really need observation? I don't know if there's much of anywhere. I'll put one here, just so we can look around. How high up can we go? Not very. Stinking French submarines. Well, we're probably not going to be attacking with subs too much this turn. I'm fairly certain they're all around here. But we'll hit what we can. Now, I would send it out to scout, but I think that'd be a waste of time. Oh my goodness. Okay, fine. Where's the Type 9? There we are. That's all I needed to see. Which Heinkel hasn't moved yet. Dang it, what's the air defense on these? 2, yeah, that isn't bad. Cool. I'm glad we're finally getting 3Gs out on the field. They're gnarly. They're going to get work done. Oh boy. Hair everywhere. Okay. Well, I'm probably going to lose this guy then, because they'll run over the top of him on their way through. Okay, it's going to take a while before we can actually get someone out there. You know what? For the time being, I'm just going to stay right here. I shouldn't have many people auto-moving, but there are a couple. Okay, so how many are here? 6, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we should be able to sink this stack pretty much. These are just German infantry. I'm going to use the mountain infantry to attack these two. Yes, ironic, I know. It's only because they're elites and these things are on mountains, which usually makes them a handful. I'll leave 2 guys here, the rest will move on. Whoa, that's going to attack Russia. And there's an infantry in here. That is way too many hit points for you to lose against these things. That's ridiculous. Are you kidding me? That's just stupid. We have a 25 attack against, what, a 4? A 7? Still, the odds are so overwhelming. That just should not happen. Just try to get out of their way. Oh! Well, that's got a 14 defense, so we're not sinking that. Not easily, at least. I can do it with a Type 5 if it's full health. I know, this probably isn't the wisest thing to do. Okay. As long as they don't beeline it backwards, we'll be fine. These things might sink that. They'll continue on their merry way. Hopefully that'll be... you don't have a harbor, do you? No, you don't. Okay, forget the barracks. Build this. If all goes according to plan, that'll be full health, and we'll have a couple other reasonably healthed things. We should be able to deal with the rest of these next turn. Probably not that. But I wasn't expecting to see that out here. Have I been using that door near? I don't even remember. Alright. This thing. Can we do something about it? Not at the moment. I'm going to keep us where we are for now. The Bismarck I want, it can heal up one more hit point if I leave it here. So I'm going to do that. Now, let's see, that's just in security division. Those guys are healing and dealing with resistance. Sundsvall has a couple of healthy panzers, and those can go. Yeah, that city should be unassailable for now. And these guys will just keep moving forward. It'll take them 2 turns to get there, 1 more for these guys to go here. So next turn, all these 88s are just going to pile into Sundsvall. They'll move forward, they'll move forward. Turn after that, we'll hammer this one with our 88s. Our 87Bs will kill these 2 and destroy the radar towers. Very next turn, actually, they should be able to do that. And turn after that, the 88s will smack Trondheim. All our 87Bs will move into this city. These might make it in, but honestly, if they bombard first, bombard 1, 2, they'll be in range of the 87Bs. But there's not that many of them. We'll see. I have some 88s to supplement with. I'll try to wound these guys. Let's see what we can do. I can reserve destruction of these things for the Dorniers, even though they're terrible at it. But it's something. And if we take that in 2 turns, then this one shouldn't even be a concern. Or that. That might be. It's only got 5 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll try to sink them all. We'll see how it goes. In the meantime, yeah, I think we're good on this front. Let's ship over some more German security. Okay, that should be enough. I already have one in there, so I might even take one back. Depends on how things go with Hammerfest. That should be enough security, though, to cover the rest of their cities. Yes. Finally. As irrelevant as it is, we finally got a spy in Finland. They still have 2 fixed coastal... Oh, fixed coastal defense. Not just coastal defense ships. They have fixed coastal. I don't know where those are. That's interesting. The Finnish infantry are pretty good, though. If I remember right, they're one of the best. 912. That's not bad. I think that's close to equivalent of these guys. They're 913. And I think it is equivalent to French infantry. No, French infantry are 812, so they're better than the French. Yeah, 812. Motorized, I think, are the same. They just have 2 moves, or they might have 1 less. No, they're equal. These guys, I think, they treat anything. I'm not certain. I know they have 2 movement, but I don't know if they move like Gurkhas, where they can even walk across mountains as though they're nothing. Gurkhas are pretty cool. They're super handy. Okay, I don't think I gotta kick Italy out of anything. Their mountain infantry are just as good as the French basic infantry. Their regular ones are terrible. 5-8. You can't even get worse. These things... What's a regular tank? Just if I search just generic tank, 14-7. A regular generic tank is 2 points better on attack and defense than the Italian-named special tank. What's the point of that entire nation in World War II? They're just so royally useless. Okay. Yeah, let's hop over to the next turn. Where are the Turks going? What do they have to gain from that? You might hear a baby screaming and crying in the background right about now. Okay, the French are leaving. Yeah, they might kill... Okay. Maybe not. Wow. I am shocked. We got one! Whoa, that's a cool death animation. No! We're not going to be able to bomb with impunity around them so much anymore. They will have learned to stock it up with Spitfires. They probably did that last turn, but they're going to be in the air next turn. Of course, I've got just enough vision to watch the entire British fleet now move back to where they came from. Alright, well, I'll probably end up dealing with those French submarines anyway. At some point in the future. But I'm actually kind of glad they just beelined it out of there. Because I don't want to have to deal with them right now. I really need to sink the rest of this destroyer fleet. Just take away Britain's mass. Then all they'll have is individual battleships, with which, while threatening, we can handle. I think that's a Hawkins. Which are gnarly. Now it's got a fleet of Portsmouth. Okay, next turn, gotta move all my big ships down into Rotterdam. So that once those things move back, we can get them. And if that stops on the right square, well, really, I don't know if it matters where it stops. The moment it comes up around Brest, hopefully we should be able to sink that thing. Yeah, that infantry needs to make his mark. He can't heal up out there. Not as long as Cagliari is Italian. So they're just going to wear him down by attrition eventually. Okay, that American ship doesn't seem to be doing anything. It's just sort of sitting there. Which is vaguely concerning. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Whatever it has decided to produce, I can almost guarantee it's not what I wanted. No more resistance. Cool. Because I'm assuming next turn that thing's going to come here, here, out, out, bombard. Yeah, that's going to make it back under, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, it's only got 6 movement, doesn't it? Okay, so we're going to go here. To evade its bombard is the reason. I don't know why I moved that there. Okay, we're not going to be able to bomb up there safely anymore. And I can't hit them. Ah, just out of range. Ah, well done. Cool. I'm going to start battering the others then. I could start pre-bombing Lulea, which is probably a smart move. Okay, and that stopped moving too. Oh boy, don't pre-bomb Lulea. If it can hold out one more turn, we can take it next turn. But the Finns are moving in. And they have 3 tanks right on the border. And I do want that city. Ooh, hello. I already moved all of them. I'm in range of some destroyers, aren't I? That means they can see me. I did not think that one through. I think I'm going to lose that guy. Okay, all of my destroyers are here. I need to wake up these. Got a bunch of U-boats, too. Well, let's send 2 more Type 9s down there. And they'll try to sneak their way through. Okay, it's not fully healed. It's just healed a lot more than it was. Yeah, he's immediately heading up next turn. I don't think there's going to be anyone closer. Okay, I could move the tanks up. I don't think there's any point. They're not going to get here in time to do anything. It's really up to the Finns. How good are they going to do at taking this thing? Let me see what Lulea's got. Or Sweden. 4 guys. He might attack with the Finnish infantry, although they have the definite advantage there. Those tanks can do some damage. I don't see this force breaking through, but it might. It'd be really bad if it did. I want this city. On the bright side, he doesn't seem to be focusing at all on Hammerfest, so it's unlikely, but I might be able to take it if I can get the rest of these fast enough. We have also now cut off Narvik, I think. Unless they built a road through here, which I doubt the computer did. They're not going to be able to advance there quickly. Okay, we're getting real close on that front. Moving in more fighters. I want to kill that stupid thing. Unfortunately, all my planes and ships are otherwise occupied. Okay, we might be able to sink that carrier. I'm going to lose my guy. That bothers me. They're just going to attack. Well, they might move up here, though, and then I can bomb them if they do. They might have enough movement to get away. Those Arethusias are as fast as destroyers. And I'm pretty sure that's what they're going to do. Unless they're going to escort a transport, that might keep their attention more, but I'm pretty sure they're just going back down to sink my stuff, or Italian stuff, or they see some Russian stuff somewhere else. That's only a militia division. That thing is dead. But it's going to be a nuisance for a while. Okay. I don't think I've really got anything else to do. Except try to get a spy in Peru. The last holdout of the world. Come on, just let me get there. Okay, well. Knock that down by 4 turns. I say let's do it. It costs us more money, but I'm stocking it up. I don't need money that badly, and I'm still gaining quite a bit. So we're going to do that. Good on you, Finland. They are attacking with their infantry. I'll level these guys up to elites. Yep, that convinced them. They don't feel like fighting an elite. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. We're going to take the city and not going to be able to advance because that moron is sitting on the only road. Stupid Finland. And I can't kick him out. That's going to suck. Wow. He didn't even... He really wanted that thing dead. I think it was already on its way down there. It just happened to come across. That's probably a mistake to observe that whole area. Can't wait to get all of those destroyed. If they get close enough to my subs, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I don't know that they will. But we're going to take pretty much this entire turn to just heal up our fleet, our submarine fleet. So we might be able to get quite a few of them by the time they get down there. Also, he's built another King George V since I last checked. There are now 4 of them on the board that I can see. Can you knock it off? Oh, 5 of them. Right. Oh. Perfect. Get even closer to my Bismarck. I don't have to move in. Maybe he rushed them, and that's why there's so many of those battleships showed up all at once. I'm not sure. The library, I guess. Not really sure what to have them do. Libraries are especially important in these really big places. Alright. Can't believe that stinking Bristol shot down one of mine. Alright, let's make sure we actually take this thing. Finland has made it as difficult as possible, because they're nice like that. They didn't even hurt that dude. I should probably actually wake them up. Just have them wait. They'll be super annoying about it. Okay, now everyone has to be focused on bombing. I need someone to actually damage this guy. Why does the screen keep getting off kilter like this? Shocking. We actually scratched him. least injured them all now. Good bomb. Oh, hello. They built a new tank. I got nothing better to do with these than make sure this city is as crippled as possible. Okay, now we're good. Let's start focusing on Trondheim, because this one's in the hills, so it's going to be annoying. That's a lot of 87Bs. Okay, I would love to attack this right here. It's an elite now. Here's what it's going to do next turn, is it's going to go here, then probably there, bombard us, and then 2, 3, 4... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to get under fighter cover, and there's nothing, or it's going to head down. Either way, there's nothing I can do to stop it. I can attack it right now, but these two are going to remain in sequence. That's probably the best move, actually. Bomb it right now. These two will bombard us, and then head back up. And then next turn, they'll come back down and hit us again. Yeah, let's sink the elite while we have a chance, actually, because I think it's going to go down, not up. Ow. Okay, well, theoretically it's possible to sink both, and we've done it repeatedly. I don't want to risk it, so I'm going to hit this and try to damage just one to make it fortify itself. And then the rest are going to do nothing, so that there's one healthy one and one injured one. There we go. He's got a 14 defense, so we might not be able to pull this off. I'm not sure. Oh, good job. Awesome. And everyone's all healed up now, or most of them are. Next turn, the rest should be. I'm changing your orders. Irrigate that. I think Zagreb would benefit from it more. I don't like irrigating grassland as a general rule. I leave what's there in the base game alone, for the most part. Just because the guy who made it knows what he's doing pretty well. But sometimes, I have to actually irrigate non-standard ones as well. Right. See, my goal is, once I have England taken, I might send a couple subs to a few different regions, but most of them are going to make sort of a net that's going to cover this whole spot, hopefully. This Atlantic area between Ponta Delgada and Reykjavik, and any American or British stuff that comes sailing through will notice, and I'll be able to take countermeasures against before it reaches us. Or if it's weak enough, sink it outright. I'll probably have a few 87Bs along the coast, in a couple English cities maybe, but mostly here and here, to sink anything that comes in range. I think it'll work, and it'll be awesome. Let's get these Polish forests to actually road it up. I'm tired of them being a nightmare, especially in the middle of warfare, when I need them. Malmo could be happier if its people would stop complaining. The conquest is almost over, everyone. You'll be able to calm down shortly. Alright. It'd be so perfect if I could just move everyone up right here, and next turn we could take Kiruna, but no. I was thinking Finland's slowing us down by an entire turn. Sometimes you can loophole it, where if they have someone sitting in your territory normally, like if that destroyer, for example, came out here and stopped, and then I took this city, I could tell the destroyer to get out, and it would also kick this guy, but it's not going to work. Okay. Now. Oh, not you. You actually stay there. You bombarded us, you jerk. Take that. Wow, that actually hit him. I really should leave these on the, just on the coast. Not like anything can kill them by bombardment, and that way I wouldn't have to go in and select them all every time. I might just move them down onto this horse. That gives them ample coverage anyway, and keeps them out of bombardment and bombing range. And you mass these guns together, they hit pretty hard. Wow. That will do. Just watch, he's gonna drain like most of the health from this thing. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I originally did move the Bismarck here because I didn't want it to get bombarded and harmed. Because I expected that King George V to go away, not here. That was a terrible idea. He was probably doing that because the computer values this spot. Because if you have someone on that spot, no one can sail through at all. You got to go all the way around. Much like this one right here. If you own this spot and you don't own that city or Suez, you just can't get in here. France usually blocks it when you're playing Britain. The only way through is to go all the way through Suez, or just acknowledge that your ships aren't getting into the Mediterranean. It's extremely frustrating. One of the things that I know my dad, who still plays this scenario pretty regularly, whenever he plays Britain, he immediately, when he's in the middle of all the fighting with Italy and stuff, once he's confident their fleet's not that big a threat anymore, moves a bunch of battleships and drops them right there so nothing gets through. Not a bad move. Okay, so we sunk that carrier, which is awesome. Right. The British now have a wounded destroyer. It might fall back. If it doesn't, it just comes down. Next turn, I'm hoping we'll start destroying some of them. Although this thing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, if it goes through, it might land on top of some of them. And then we wouldn't be able to do anything because we can't hurt that. Not with our fleet here. They're going to be marginally just annoying. But we'll be fine. But now we have Lulea. Well, we should have it cleared of resistors in one turn. Then I just gotta get Finland out of the way. They might still go there, but it doesn't matter. I'll block them off. Or they'll just park all their guys here and hope I don't kick them out, which I'm not going to do. I want to know what's going on at Hammerfest, if they're even trying. Or if they're just doing nothing. Okay, well, I think that's about it. Let's try Peru again. It's tradition at this point. We'll get in eventually. I feel like there's something I should change, but probably shouldn't. I moved that worker down. I should have brought him up. Yeah, you stop that. I need you up here. I'm tired of that pollution existing. Once I've got the great roads and mines all finished around these areas, I'll leave a worker in Spain, one in France, and 2 in the separate regions of Europe here to cover all the pollution that'll come out. Probably one down here. I think I did the same thing as Britain. I had a squad of guys who'd go around dealing with pollution. Alright, we got Sweden down to 1 small city. What's their army looking like now? I have 4 infantry. 1 on that radar tower, and 5 others. They still have this many ships? I guess they probably have a bunch of coastal subs either parked out here or sitting right here. Probably parked. And then all their destroyers are right there. But there's 3 infantry in there. They'll probably build another before we can take it, because it'll be 2 turns. We'll get close, though. And then we just gotta take Narvik, which shouldn't be all that difficult. But this is a big deal as well. Taking that city just brought in all the luxuries. So, yep, right there. People are happy again, and we can get to work. They're not that happy. We're still at war and rapidly conquering them, their home country. But it's better than it could be. And hey, look at that. Because everyone's back to working, that just knocked our time down by 1. Taking big cities, big deal for technology. Alright. Yeah, let's end this turn. Awesome. Yeah, come out and do that. That's a great idea. I'm sure I'll have some spare 87 Bs to kill you. Okay, looks like they are going up to Hammerfest, which is good. Because I don't feel like going up there and taking it. That city's useless. Building a road out to it is annoying. From where? From whence come these bombers? Dang it, that probably hurt my Type 9. No, I have Heinkels and Dorniers. Never mind. They target those first. Oh, bye. Never mind, I guess Britain's fleet's taken off for Canada. Yep. Looks like there was a new transport built somewhere. Some of those might be coming out to go find the submarines that I just moved. Because the computer plays fair like that. What in the world did it just do? Did it just move one of its World War I destroyers 7 spaces, move a regular destroyer, and then move one more space, or was I just wrong and it moved them separately? Alright, well, that's frustrating. I'm going to be too preoccupied killing King George V to even pay attention to those, assuming they get within range of my bombers. I guess we'll see. Right. That one. I hate you so much. I noticed they didn't bomb with a Bristol, though. Okay, so they still have a decent portion of their fleet. I know they still have a regular battleship somewhere. It might be at Suez. Hey! Paris is online. Let's have you devote Junker 88 production. My Air Force I think is now the biggest one in the world, probably. Maybe not. Britain's got a lot. They're just kind of scattered. But I really need them to be just overwhelming, domineering. You could shoot down half the things I bomb you with, and it's barely a dent in my numbers. Kind of big. That's the sort of Air Force everyone wants. We're still quelling resistors at Lisbon? Right. We're still at war with Portugal, because they still have cities. Alright. Well, Finland got out of my land at least. So I have that going for me. So next episode we'll be taking Trondheim. That stupid thing is just going to be an issue for a while. Who knows? If it's still hanging around once we destroy the rest of these cities, we'll just send our entire Air Force down here to pay it a visit. I'm thinking... So 2 turns we have this, 2 more we have that. So we're probably looking 4 turns, hopefully, until we've finished up with our conquest up here. And then 2 or 3 more, hopefully, that'd be it, to get everyone who I need out of there and loaded onto these transports. We're looking at probably 8 more turns, 8 or 9 more turns, before we start invading England. And when we invade them, we're going to launch our transports. My plan is, I guess I have them all loaded here, right? So we'll just be launching straight across. Because I don't think we'll attempt to land in London. We'll just send everyone across, including our artillery, and everything will land right here. They'll probably bomb it with what they've got, which hopefully won't be too much because they've been using it on me. Let's see what we're looking at. They only have 3 subs left. We have been doing good work on that front. "32 Spitfires, 12 Hurricanes, 25 Blackburns total." So yeah, we definitely have the biggest Air Force. What's America looking like as far as their planes go? How did they get 1 regular infantry? How do they even... I didn't even think they could build that. That's weird. Maybe they start with it somewhere. I've never played them, so I'm not sure. Boy, they have a lot of subs hanging around. Okay, that's just a standard bomber then, I think. They only got 3 of them. I didn't know they could build those either. 103 M2A2s. Those might be B-25s they hit me with. And yeah, they probably sent it out on an escort carrier, because they like to do that. Alright, well, both of those things retreated. My 87Bs can't hit any of the stuff out here, so there's no point in looking at them. So next turn, my Dornier will probably reach out and find out what it can see out here. If we can find that carrier, we'll take it out. But if it's got a B-25 on it, their range, I think, is pretty solid. Let's see. Range is 10. Yeah. Which I think outdistances a Heinkel by a bit. 8. If it's at its max range, we won't even be able to find it. The Dorniers don't even have the range of a Heinkel. So we won't see it. We certainly won't hit it. Alright. These are just going to be annoying for forever. We'll get them eventually, but it's going to be quite a while before we do. Once we launch at England, and I'm confident my troops that are here can take what is here, I'm going to put together most all of my fleet. We should have a second Bismarck by then. He's going to take most of my ships, including 4 maybe transports. They're going to head up here and take this, sail straight across and take Reykjavik, sail down and take Ponta Delgada right here, and then sail through the Strait of Gibraltar and take Malta. Once they've taken Malta, hopefully, because that's quite a trek, once they get here and take that, hopefully we'll own all of Turkey, and we will have taken all of the Middle East and down in Egypt. We'll have Suez, and they'll be able to come down through there, go straight down and take this, just because it's French and I want it gone from them, and then go around here and take Colombo before getting in here. I think I've pointed out this plan before, but that is my ultimate plan for a fleet. While all that's getting done, I'm hoping a number of these other cities come online and I can start having them produce some ships. We can build a second fleet, which we'll send down to here and hit Argentina or Brazil, probably Argentina, and then they'll just start engulfing that and Chile, and then up to Peru and Brazil. We'll just start. We'll take all of South America, which is going to be wildly inconvenient because there are mountains and jungles. But once we do, we'll take those and then take Panama from America. That'll hurt them pretty bad. It'll keep them from sending ships through, and it's their only thing that's actually down this far. If they have B-29s by that point, which I imagine they will, I mean, let's look at the numbers on those because they're about the scariest thing in the game. Operational range of 30, bombard of 80, a 6 rate of fire, and a 12 defense. And they kill. Now, they're wildly expensive. I mean, 440. Let's see. If I go to Panzer 3G, that's only 180. I think they're pretty equivalent to Lancasters. Now, they're way more expensive than Lancasters. So they'll build them, but they won't build them very fast. The issue is, with a 12 defense, if I go to a Messerschmitt, I'll probably have 109 Gs by that point. We only have a 12 attack. Until I get Messerschmitt 262s, which are the jets, which we don't get until, it's air 1944, so not even there. I think it's all the way... Is it this? It's here. Right there. That's how much you gotta go through to get it. So, it's gonna be a while. I definitely, in the meantime, though, yeah, B-25's right there. America's definitely got that. Once I have that tech, we'll try to get this, because I can use some carriers as well with that naval fleet. Put a couple 87Bs on them. That gives them some extra oomph, especially when it comes to attacking land forces. We'll see. Germany's pretty slow going with attack until you conquer most of Europe, which we're getting there. I do want to see real quick. Okay, they've taken this city from Persia. That's it so far. They have not taken anything from anyone else. Still nothing there. Still nothing there. Yeah, Japan is being absolutely useless, as is the norm apparently. But Russia's already in Persia. I can only assume they're going to continue surging, and they're going to take the whole thing. Oh, I moved him there last turn. I thought that was a fighter that had just been chilling there for a while. Alright, well, I'm going to end this episode here then. If you haven't yet, please check the link in the description for my book. If you like the read, give it a positive review. Or if you like the look, give it a read. If you like the read, give it a positive review. Otherwise, that's going to be it for this one. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.